wheatgrass. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how you can grow your own wheatgrass at home. It's actually really easy to do, and this stuff is really healthy for you. So you could be, trimming it on a regular basis and throwing it in with smoothies, or you could be juicing it. Either way, wheatgrass has a ton of health benefits. So what I do to start is I get one of these trays, and I have to apologize, this is a little grubby because I've been using it. Now you saw I just took out one of these mesh trays, and the idea is that your plants would be in here, and you could pick the plants up and out of their, see if there was excess water, and strain the water out. So minus the mesh tray, you just get one of these, and you are going to fill it up, I'd say maybe halfway, about halfway maybe, with soil, some nice soil. And I've shown you guys in other videos how I mix my soil. So I get a nice big 5-gallon bucket, and then I get my organic potting mix or potting soil, and then I always mix in there a little bit of worm castings for fertilizer. So I mix those two items in a nice bucket. So you can get these at Home Depot or whatever. You just mix that mixture up, and then you would sprinkle it into the tray, okay? And then just level it out. And then you take, these are called wheat berries, and these are the seeds basically for your wheatgrass. You can get them in bulk, you can get them at farmers markets, you could get them at a health food store. I bought these in bulk though, and so they are little seeds for your wheatgrass. And so once you've got your soil in this tray, then you are going to sprinkle some of these seeds all along, like all over the soil. So you'd sprinkle them all over the soil. And quite a lot, because each one of these seeds is one blade of grass. So if you want a thick, like this is quite sparse actually, but I mean, it's just me and my dog using this, and as you can see, it's already overgrown, so I don't need a whole lot. But if you are using a lot of it, you had a family, you're juicing it every day or something like that, then yeah, you want to put these seeds in there nice and thick. And then once you've got the seeds sprinkled all over your soil mixture, then you would take more of the soil and just scoop it and sprinkle it over top of those seeds. Not a lot, because remember, the seed needs to find its way back out of the soil again. So you want to make sure there's a little, like a thin layer of soil on top of the seed, but not so much that it'll never find its way back out again. So very little. Just a thin layer of soil, but enough to cover the seed, okay? And then you would just give it a nice good watering, gently, of course, because these, like when it's growing like this, it's no big deal. But when it's a little baby seed or seedling, then you want the water to not come out with a lot of velocity, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, so that it doesn't, disturb the soil and get the seed floating all over the place. So very gently, like with a smaller watering can, you would water the entire soil, and then you're going to put a dome on top of there. So you can get domes in different heights, as you can see. Now personally, like there is another size even shorter than this one. I wouldn't recommend getting the really short ones, okay? So a medium-sized one like this, or a really tall one like this. And the reason being is because as soon as your plant starts to grow, you're gonna have to switch out to a bigger dome anyways. I guess the idea here is that if you have a shorter dome, then the light can be closer, right? Of course, you want the light to be kind of as close to the seedlings as possible, depending on the intensity of your light. So if you had a big giant dome like this, the light is going to be so much farther away from the seedlings. Maybe start off with like a medium size, and you have the light sitting about yay high. And then of course, once it starts to grow, then you can switch out to a larger dome. if you wanted to. And eventually you can just remove the domes altogether because they don't, once they've germinated, they don't really need the like humidity, right? And then you just keep this tray. I keep it in my grow room, but if you don't have a grow room, then you would leave it in a sunny place in your house. So near a window, or set up a designated area, like maybe you have a table somewhere where you could hang one of these lights above the tray. And so then it just sits there, and every day you could snip away at it and eat this wheatgrass for all its wonderful health benefits. Anyways, I hope that was helpful. If you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more material like this, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks for joining me, and have a super day.